Hey, beautiful souls, welcome back to Ray of Light. I am Petra, and today we are diving into the astrology for June 2025, a month of deep emotional transformation and powerful planetary alignments. The energy this month is bold, revealing, and deeply spiritual. Whether you are navigating personal challenge or witnessing shifts on a global stage, June has message for all of us. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let's explore what June has in store. Stay tuned for full update. Hello everyone, I am Petra Simmons Ray. I am intuitive and psychic medium, and every week I take a pull on what might be showing up for us energetically, psychically, and emotionally. This is what I channeled and combine with the astrological knowledge for this month of June. In this astrological forecast, I will go through several themes. First theme is going to be Gemini new moon energy from the last month and how that is still affecting us this month. This energy represents reality versus dreams. The second theme is going to be Sagittarius full moon on June 11, and this energy represents trust and rising. The third theme is going to be Cancer solstice on June 20th, and this energy represents emotional rebirth. So the planetary energy meets personal evolution this month. Let's start with the big picture. June is shaped by some major cosmic alignments, especially from outer planets. These long range, slow moving giants like Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, and even the lesser known Haumea and Eris are digging deep, stirring the pot, bringing up deep, ancient, emotional, unconscious patterns, revealing hidden truths and pushing us toward personal and collective transformation. These planetary frequencies don't just touch us mentally or situationally, they hit physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So let's dive in. We begin this month under the influence of Gemini new moon that kicked off at the end of May. It set the tone for June with a mix of curiosity, intensity, and a deep internal stirring. Gemini rules lungs, arms, hands, and nervous system. So physically, you might feel breathless, jittery, or overstimulated. Emotionally, Gemini energy asks questions, brings mental clarity or confusion, and reveals duality, head versus heart, truth versus illusion. Spiritually, Gemini invites us to become the observer of our thoughts. What makes it so potent is its direct alignment with Saturn and Neptune, two planets that don't normally vibe together. Saturn brings structure, while Neptune dissolves it, and together they are creating a strange but spiritually challenged tension. So this lunation sextiles Saturn and Neptune, opposing forces of reality and dreams, is now moving into Aries, the warrior sign. Saturn in Aries pushes us to make structured action. It impacts our bones, thieves, and discipline, asking us questions. One of the questions that I keep hearing is are you committed to become your true self? Neptune in Aries blurs the lines between ego and spirit. It is awakening spiritual courage in a world that often rewards conformity. and Chiron and Eris conjunct at 25 degrees Aries. That's massive. Chiron rules core wounds, often showing up as body aches or emotional pain in places that feel too tender to touch. Add in Pluto in Aquarius, and you've got a recipe for awakening of old wounds, shaking loose what has been stuck, and clearing space for deep healing. This combination may feel physically exhausting, emotionally vulnerable, and spiritually challenging, like an inner fire finally being acknowledged after smothering too long. But it doesn't stop here. On June 11, the Sagittarius full moon lights up the sky. And with Jupiter now in Cancer joining Mercury, we get a softer, more emotionally attuned perspective. But that light is also shining on our shadow as these planets square Neptune, making it harder for us to see what is real versus what is illusion. Don't be surprised if truths are revealed or if you suddenly see things in a new light. The Sagittarius full moon is governing the hips, thighs, and liver, and this would be good month to start exercising or do a detox. Emotionally, Sagittarius lifts us. It reminds us of our inner wilderness or love of truth and the freedom that comes from honesty, even if it hurts. Spiritually, this month calls us to step into our role as truth speaker, even if that means breaking old belief systems that once felt sacred. But here is the twist. Jupiter, the ruler of Sag, is now in Cancer, a sign that governs the chest, stomach, and emotional body. That is huge shift from fire to water. Cancer makes everything more personal, tender, and intuitive. Jupiter magnifies emotional themes, often triggering emotions from childhood or unresolved family dynamics. And it is joined by Mercury, our planet of thought and speech, intensifying our need to talk it out, feel it out, and cry it out. Together, they form powerful aspects to Pluto and the Saturn Neptune union again. Expect big revelations, honest conversations, emotional turning points that shake loose what has been held for too long. Now, here is the real highlight of the month, the Cancer solstice on June 20th. This is a deeply magical moment. The sun and moon both land at 0 degrees of their signs, sparking fresh starts and powerful energetic shifts. This solstice creates a double yacht formation with pressure points on Mars and Pluto, which means hidden energy or unresolved emotion might erupt both personally and collectively. Think of it as a cosmic pressure release valve. The solstice portal opens. Wow, and it is potent. The sun moves into Cancer and the moon enters Taurus, both at 0 degrees, sparking a cascade of energy between Uranus, Pluto, Haumea, Mars, and more. Taurus rules the throat, neck, and sensuality. Cancer rules the emotional womb, and together they whisper, feel it, speak it, ground it. Mars in Virgo connects to Chiron, triggering old physical or emotional imbalances tied to perfectionism or shame. Haumea in Scorpio digs up ancestral truths around creation, birth, and raw authenticity. And Pluto in Aquarius, he is pulling us into collective transformation, impacting the nervous system, our digital lives, and our spiritual evolution as species. This solstice activates first, spiritual awakening through the body, second, emotional purging and that clears karmic weight, and a third, physical symptoms as messages from the soul. We are also navigating the long arc of the Saturn and Neptune conjunction, which peaks in 2026, but it is very much active now. Astrologers like Richard Tarnes have linked this combo to deep social dividers, and we can feel the tension in our world today. But there is also opportunity here. It is alignment with the earth and humanity, and this alignment can awaken spiritual responsibility and help us build new system rooted in compassion. And we are talking here about meritocratic society, right? So let's talk about the Pluto Haumea square. The truth will out. A quieter yet equally important influence this month is Pluto Haumea square, especially strong at the solstice. Haumea is the truth bringer, and Pluto, he digs up what has been hidden. Together, they shine a light on what has been concealed, whether it is professional patterns or collective deceptions. This is about exposure and healing, not punishment. Thing, deception unmasked, and the truth revealed. This undercurrent runs all month. Pluto, planet of death and rebirth, squares Haumea, the planet of truth and sacred creation. Physically, it can feel like tension in the joints or a pulling sensation in your gut. Emotionally, it may manifest as a sudden insight, grief, or betrayal. Spiritually, this is your soul asking for honesty. Where have you avoided the truth? Where has the truth avoided you? This alignment unearths deceptions, shadows, patterns, and hidden truths. Both globally and personally, we are going to feel it. And with the solstice activating these themes, you are being asked to step into your next level of integrity and power. And finally, let's talk about Chiron and Eris, exactly conjunct in Aries during the Gemini new moon. This is a deep invitation to confront old wounds, especially these rooted in childhood or identity. We might feel triggered, but those feelings are actually portals to healing. As we soften into these hard places with compassion and presence, real healing and integration can begin. So, what does it all mean for us? This month is not a time to rush or react. It is time to pause, reflect, and let your soul speak louder than the noise around you. We are being asked to confront illusions, integrate truth, and move forward with wisdom. The energies are intense. Yes, all of us can feel it. But they are also incredibly powerful for transformation. So, wherever this month finds you, know that the universe is calling you to rise, to meet yourself with honesty, to allow the old to dissolve and make way for new. These planetary alignments are asking us to participate in the transformation, not resisting it. Stay present, stay grounded, and stay open. The truth is surfacing, and healing is not only possible, it is already underway. So if this forecast resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and share it perhaps with somebody who could use a little cosmic clarity. Until the next time, stay luminous, stay courageous, and keep looking up. We love you all the goddess way of the ruby heart. Love you, love you, love you.